Did I have this the whole time? I should have used this sooner. Hey everybody, I'm Steven Zurita, and this week we're reviewing Green with Evil Part 3. This episode starts right where 2 left off. Jason is still in the fight of his life with Goldar in Rita's dark dimension.
Hey, we'll help you find Jason Smation.
Missing persons are our specialty.
While they're fighting back at the juice bar, Bulk and Skull oddly foreshadow their future as detectives, although I doubt Saban had the foresight to foreshadow this. This is really just a happy coincidence. Kimberly finds Tommy a little suspicious, but before she can find out anything about him, Rita sends some putties, and her and Zach have to deal with the putty fight while Tommy gets away undiscovered. Back into the interesting part of the episode, Jason's fight with Goldar, and the Green Ranger actually cuts in to fight Jason himself. And fun fact, if I remember correctly, this scene actually has Jason David Frank in the suit. So usually there's a stunt actor in the Power Ranger suit, but this scene, it's the real guy. So if you watch this scene closely, you'll notice that Jason actually recovered his Morpher in the fight with Goldar, so why didn't he use it? I mean, it would have been really useful.
I've locked on. He's teleporting now.
Jace, you're back!
The remaining 4 Rangers still haven't found Zordon, but Rita sends down another monster to fight them, and this time it is Scorpina. Now, Scorpina isn't your normal monster of the week. She's more of a general, kind of like Goldar is, so she's much more powerful, and we're going to be seeing a lot of her as the series progresses. Even though she's from the same Japanese footage, her lip flaps match in English a lot more than I would expect it to, and it's not like forced wording like Rita has.
Soul Putty Patrol, attack the Power Rangers!
Is Scorpina just talking in English in Zyuranger? Because like it really just matches up really well. If you've seen Zyuranger and you can answer the question, let me know below in the comments. Pretty simple episode, part 3. This is right smack dab in the middle of the Green with Evil story arc. What did we learn here? When times get tough, sometimes you gotta step up. The Rangers' leaders are gone this episode. There's no Zordon, there's no Jason, so the remaining 4 have to kind of decide for themselves and lead themselves. Why is this an essential episode? Well, it's the 3rd part of the story arc. You can't really have the story arc without it. And it does introduce Scorpina, who is an essential part of Rita's arsenal for the rest of the season. This episode shows why I idolized Jason as a kid. Even though he is stuck in this dark dimension away from all of his friends, can't really morph, he actually finds the courage in himself to step up and fight Goldar and really like kind of blow up on him and intimidate him and overwhelm him. And we really don't see other Rangers do that without morphing. All right, time for our favorite part of the episode, your comments. Last time around, I asked you, what would you do to defeat the Green Ranger if you only had 4 Power Rangers? Here's what you guys had to say. Carlton Willingham said, I would go tank mode, Megazord mode, and if that messes up, I'll ask Zordon if he has a new power-up or arsenal for the new Megazord. And if that doesn't work, I'd keep pushing random buttons until something works. Also, if they could form the Megazord without Jason, I would use all the weapons without Jason. Good points. Zordon, assuming Zordon is there, always seems to have some sort of power-up on standby. If he's not there, maybe Alpha 5 knows something about it. I definitely like the pushing buttons method. I have done that in many a video game. And good points, they should be able to form some sort of super weapon without Jason. That sword really doesn't add much to the power blast other than maybe act as an aiming reticule. AJ Cook said the only option was the Megazord. Sadly, they got their butts handed to them. Even when Jason was there, sadly it takes a Megazord to stop one Ranger. Green Ranger was pretty cool when he showed up back in the day, so I guess it did take an entire Megazord to stop him. All right, next episode we're reviewing is Green with Evil Part 4, of course. So go ahead, watch that episode, and be ready for the discussion next time around. In this episode, Rita summons Scorpina to fight the Rangers, and I want to know if you were in Rita's position and you could create any general monster you wanted, what would you name them, and what would their powers be? I want to see some really creative monsters, so write those in the comments below. All right, very cool announcement. So pretty shortly after this video comes out is going to be the superpower beatdown of the Green Ranger versus Ryu. Ryu? Is it Ryu? The Green Ranger superpower beatdown comes out shortly after this video, and I am actually in it. I am an extra ironically cheering on Ryu, even though deep down in my heart I'm cheering for the Green Ranger, of course, but as an extra I'm cheering on Ryu. So keep an eye out for me in that. It was really cool to be on the set. Aaron Shernka was awesome. Their crew was really cool to watch because it's a very small but very tight-knit crew. They're all on the same wavelength. I was in this really cool location in Los Angeles, this amazing warehouse. I actually hope to film in that warehouse myself because it's available for rent. But wow, you guys are in for a treat. And that suit was amazing. I got to see various pieces of the suit. I learned that filming Power Rangers action scenes is very underwhelming because about every 2 takes you got to take the helmet off so that way your actor can breathe, because that helmet is very restricting. Also in the Superpower Beatdown is a cameo by Jay Tavare, who played Vega in the original Street Fighter movie in the 90s. So guys, I'm excited for this. I had so much fun filming it, even though I was just an extra in the background. You guys are gonna have a blast watching it. I don't want to give stuff away, even though they said we could kind of post things. I want you guys to experience it for the first time. I saw some cool things, I saw some cool fights, and a huge shout out and thank you to Aaron Shernka and the entire Bat in the Sun team. Y'all were awesome. I would love to be an extra for you guys again. That was a lot of fun. Second order of business to announce. Get a good look at the background behind me. It's not gonna be there much longer because I am moving. Next time you see me set up this camera, it's gonna be in my new room at my new apartment. So, you know, things are already up in the air with the hand. They're gonna be a little more up in the air while I move. Life happens. But yeah, so looking forward to a new place. But yeah, this has been a nice random assortment of posters back there. I've actually finally got a new smartphone. I'm gonna test it out right after this and give you a vlog tour of my place. So you have that to look forward to for whenever I upload this vlog. Don't forget to answer my question about creating your own Monster General in the comments below. Our next video is another interview from Power Morphicon. Subscribe so you don't miss all of that, and I'll see you guys next time. I'm Stevens Rita. Punch it.